time to want to go. Hello, people of the world. I haven't put my PC down underneath the table yet. Trying to figure out if do I want to move my room around. Don't know what I want to do. I don't like the layout of where I am, but I think the backdrop for the stream is better as it is. Like, so I'll turn my kitchen light off. That's got a nice backdrop. Do you know what I mean? For you. And if I'm working in my kitchen, people can see me working in my kitchen. So I'm not off camera, you know? If I'm in my kitchen doing something, I'm not miles away. I think it keeps a connection going. Mhm. I mean, why won't you? Or what's that there? I'm curious. I probably won't. Depression songs. No thanks. What a load of crap. See what I mean? Negative shit that they put on your feed and you'll follow, can swallow it and you'll turn into it. You don't realize, people. Most people support a football team, right? And they don't realize that they support it not because of them, because their dad probably pushed it on them as a child. So if you listen to that music, you won't realize you're probably sad and depressed because you listen to that music. You won't realize that. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you're not. I just can't explain it. It's so obvious to me, but it's not obvious to other people. It's an asleep thing. You know, you're asleep. Got to wake up and start realizing you control your own reality. Start controlling your own reality. Start, eat the foods that make you happy and hang about with the people that make you happy. You know, be friends with the people that make you happy, and don't eat the things that make you unhappy. And don't hang around with people or be friends with people that make you unhappy. You know, control your own reality. Don't listen to music that makes you sad. You know what I mean? It does make you sad because I know this. I'm an expert on sad music. Okay. And I'm like, what was I doing? I think I wasted at least 3 years of my life listening to sad music, keeping myself stuck. Ugh. On a bit of a pissed off moment. Pissed off that I haven't got my computer set up. I'm pissed off that I'm not really interested in it. Pissed off that I've gone so grey. I'm filming myself regularly now, so I'm seeing how bad I am. Pissed off that I've spent probably 8 years now of constantly getting up and just to be knocked back down again. Not fall over, not give in, be knocked down. Pissed off with it. I mean, it's aged me a lot. Yeah, but you're 50. You're gonna look a bit older. No, I've not been able to do what I could usually do. I've been pushed on my back too many times, and it's pissed me off. Nasty people, nasty, negative energy people. No offense, but it's true. I don't like saying bad things, but I have to because I'm sat here like struggling. That doesn't mean I'm going to give up people for fuck's sake. They're always trying to like label you and put you in this box so they can get rid of you. Do you know what I mean? Oh, he was depressed and all that. No, I'm pissed off, and I've got every right to be pissed off. I'm allowed to fucking speak my truth and say some truth sometimes without worry about reprisals all the fucking time. I'm in pain. My left wrist is killing. My right side of my body has just been in so much problems with it for 7 years now. Every time I have a blood test, everything seems to be fine. I've not been able to smile since I'm 16 years old, and I can't even fix that bit because I didn't get a chance to earn any money because I was lagged out on a game for 5 years. And 10 years ago, I was learning how to do a different job to allow me to earn double the amount of money that I was earning. And that got fucked over. I'm not saying all the dark stuff. I want to. You don't know. I watch people that have gone through what I've gone through, and they're saying their truth. I only say it when I get really pissed off. They're doing YouTube channels full time on it, speaking their truth. Literally what I'm going through or been going through. I know more than them. Sitting here, do you know what's going on in my head now? Thinking about doing weed just to lose myself for a bit, to reduce suffering. I'm not giving up for anybody out there who's trying to label me again. You fucking wankers. I know who you are. You know what? I know what game you're playing. Oh, he was depressed. He couldn't handle it anymore. Go fuck yourselves. I ain't never giving up. If it ever happens, it's bullshit, people. Fucking bullshit. I like to be pissed off of where I am, the pain I'm in. It's music, see, look, it's kind of got a it's not negative, but it's got a depressed edge about it. Do you know what I mean? It's a down. It's got a downward. See, the music can bring you down. Fucking expert on this. You don't understand. I brought myself down for 3 years straight listening to music like that. That didn't have negative words in it. Don't get me wrong. This music can literally control your life. Watch what you're fucking eating and watch what you're listening to. And I'm fucking seriously check who you are with and check who is around you. Because there's some fucking, they ain't here for good, I'll tell you, mind. There's positive and negatives. And trust me, if you start waking up to the spiritual world you live in, everything's energy, everything's spiritually based, everything's energy. There's negative and positive people, and you don't understand. Negative is in some people's bodies, and they're not of your. They're not interested in you keeping your light going. They're only after their negative energy. That's it. Be rushing to put my computer in, pissing me off. Forced myself to go to a park at 6 p.m. this afternoon when it's dark, just so I get out and ground because it'd be slightly good for me. It's not going to make me smile. It's not going to make me jump for joy, but I know I'll regret not doing it in a week. Spent last year from January till I'm not sure how the months go. January, February, March, April. I'd say so from January to whatever it was, the 10th, the 8th, the 9th, whenever that shit happened. 5 months it took me to get back up. That's 5 months of me not grounding. That's 5 months of me eating takeaways. That's 5 months of me not looking after my body. That's 5 months of me not exercising properly. That's 5 months of my life gone again. I'm not 10 years old, people. I totally believe in age is just a number. I completely do because everything is energy. It's just your avatar. It's your body. It's your flesh. It's your, it's your shield to protect you in this life. To give you a physical experience. I got up and I was put back on my back again within January, February, March, April. Definitely lost 4 months of my life last year completely. I think it was five. Then I got 2 months of freedom and getting back up again. And I was put on my back again for 4 months, 3 months, 4 months, 3 months, 3.5 months, we'll say. And I got back up again. And that's basically 8 months of last year not being active, not looking after myself as well as I would have. Or you running at what's the right word? Every time you get knocked down and you get back up again, you lose a bit of energy for the next time. Because you see, what's the point? It's only going to happen again. This is what they live on. They enjoy this. This is all it's about. Watch him get back up and fuck him over again. It's literally what they live on. Everything's positive and negative. I live on positivity. I'm slowly losing my positivity. Even though I got a fucking computer behind me, I could play a game, but I don't want to. Do you know what I mean? It's tarnished my gaming experience. I so much teamwork in my life, and I've just realized people don't give a fuck. The world's going the wrong way. I hope people wake up. I don't watch enough stuff, but I've seen somebody a day speaking some truth, and they've got at least under 1,000 subscribers, and they know something. They said, I'm not going to say what it is, but they said something on their thing today, and I'm like, oh, you finally woke up, man. I knew that 8 years ago. Somebody's out there with 100,000 subscribers saying that on their stream. 8 years I've known that. 8 years I've had to fight them fuckers. Shouldn't be sat here like this. I should be happy. Shouldn't be trying to muster up the strength to put a PC underneath the desk and install an operating system and then finding a game to play. Then I'm literally everything's just a little mini mountain again. And it shouldn't be. Dirty fucking rats. Not to the point where I'm supposed to help people, but I run out of juice. Why should it makes you not want to help people? You get a bitterness inside of you. No one help you. You're fucked. Your fucking life's been fucked right over. You've now lost 15 years of your life. You didn't get a chance to bring your kids up, which is all you wanted to do, make up for the things that you felt was wrong in your childhood. And you didn't get a chance to look after your mum when she was old, like she looked after you when you were young. What else is there in life, though? Some people are only interested in money and getting a car, getting a bigger house than their neighbours or a better car than their neighbours. Oh, wow. They're the ones that, the darker ones, like to destroy you so you don't make it. They see you got something and you might go in front of them. They don't mind that you're behind them for 30, 40 years, but as soon as it looks like you might go forward a bit, they're looking to bring you down. That's a subtle way of saying it. There's no balance in their mindset. Oh, you've been fucked over for 50 odd years. How about, oh, I suppose he can have a bit of time now, can he? Have a bit and start enjoying his life? No, no. Hate in it. Negative energy in it. That's all it's about. It's not about what's right and wrong. It's about, this is the energy I live on. This is all I'm connected to. This is all I'm going to do. But sadly, for people like me who do try and be nice to people, I'm not perfect, don't get me wrong. Try and help people, or you have energy to help people, you've slowly had your energy sucked out of you that you don't want to help anybody because you're fucked. I think anybody realizes, oh, it's not a major thing. You never went to war. I'd much rather gone to fucking war for 2 years, 5 years than the fucking shit I've had to put up with, I tell you. At least then people come home and they pat you on the back. Do you know what I mean? At least if you're a cancer survivor, I know I've had shit going on in my body. I'm not an idiot. But no one knows that. Prove some stuff. It's been hard to prove it. I ain't talking about it. I know what's going on. At least a cancer survivor gets a pat on the back. Just a war survivor, I don't know what the right word is, gets a pat on the back if they make it. They get home. And the bigger heroes are the ones that didn't make it home. I'd rather do that for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years than my 15 years. Tell you that now. I might as well have been in a fucking war. Literally fighting urge to do weed, not because I'm a druggie, because I'm fucking pissed off, and I just want to take my edge off. Not a druggie, not an addict. I just want to take my edge off. My bitterness. 8 years I waited for somebody to say what that I seen on earlier on. It's like, wow, you've woken up to that at last, have you? I fucking worked out 8 years ago. Said that to somebody 8 years ago. Was it 8 years ago? 7 years ago I said that to somebody. 6.5 years ago. And it was like, really? Do you think? Yeah. Somebody said it today. 100,000 subscribers they got. I'm glad I said it to that person now. Hope they remember it. Figured that out 8 years ago. Now I gotta get up again, all over again, and start exercising and all this shit. My exercise is even harder now because I'm not. If I'm streaming here now, I'm in a bad mood. I might walk on my treadmill for 5 minutes and do a jigsaw. That's some form of exercise. Do you know what I mean? The jigsaw's creative. I'm on the treadmill. Now I'm brought everything in here because I was feeling so. I don't know how to explain. It's not lonely. I don't get lonely. Am I alone? Yes. Do I get lonely? No. Would I have wanted? There has been times where I've wanted emotional contact, yeah. Lived in a bubble now for I don't know how long it is now. It's definitely 8 years. Put a bubble around myself. Self-isolate for self-preservation, and don't wanna feed them. Fuck them. Not feeding them. Fed them a lot at the beginning, and then I realized everything's energy. I'm gonna do my absolute best not to feed you. You know, I'm literally thinking about it. I gotta put the PC underneath me. You don't understand, it's just a tower. It's a tower, it needs a power cable, it needs a mouse and a keyboard put in the back. I need to find a USB stick to download the operating system. This to me, you don't I don't think literally like mini mountains these are. Shouldn't be this way. This should be like excitement, energy, bubbly. I can't wait to play. It's like a depression, but it's not. Built the thing. I had to. It's almost like climbing a mountain in depression. I had to build it the other day. I had to build it whenever it was last week. Each day I had to do it. It was like I had to find the energy to do it. It's like I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? Just do it. 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 Almost like a couple of years ago when I had to do exercises and I was sat there. No, I had to move 2.5 years ago. I can't remember when it was when I moved. Now I forgot. There's too much shit go on since I've moved. Sitting there staring at a weight bench trying to exercise, taking me an hour and a half of listening to motivational music just to get me to go on the weight bench or just to get me to fucking pack a box. And I never even moved into my flat. I had no carpets. I had no bedding, you know? I slept on the sofa. I literally had to throw away, well, that was quite hard. 3 or 4 years worth, 4 years plus of newspapers, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years worth of water bottles. I remember all the stuff I had to throw away. Yeah, I just didn't have to do much mucking about. I just had to throw stuff away, which was up and downstairs. The newspapers took me fucking day, man. Walk them down to the big bins. 5 years of post on my floor in a mountain in the corner, which I then just moved into the cupboard at the bottom of the door. Then I had to go through it all, make sure there was no personal letters there or something with bank codes or whatever. Each box was a mountain. Don't get a pat on the back for that. Don't get a medal for that. I had something going on at the time people don't know about. It would have been as much it would have been as hard no, I don't like saying it, but World War I, people had to get out of a trench and run in a straight line to go and fight people in front of them, which was in a straight line. It was the most stupid and horrendous thing that any human being would have to do. But literally filling a box up when you're moving and you don't understand what I was going through at the time. The same thing. That just don't make no sense to anybody. If I could ever speak my truth, they'd understand. Really would. By the way, I'm not depressed. I'm not doing anything. Anybody tries to do that to me, it's a setup. Not because I can't be fucked to build a computer and I should be able to just build it and put it in and I should be excited about it and I'm not excited about it and it makes me angry. Listening to not the most liveliest. This is not depressing music, but it's not vibing music, not vibing me up. And look at how I'm talking. It's changing my mentality. I should usually just take a deep breath, block it out, live in the moment, and just keep plugging along each 10 minutes. Just what am I doing now? We're just sitting here, we're streaming, and then at some point tonight, we've got to lie down and try and go to bed. We're not going to be excited about it. We're not going to be excited about tomorrow, but we won't dwell on that now. We'll dwell on that when it happens. That's living in the moment. Just to exercise, my wrist is killing. And the main exercise to do is bench press. I'm doing one set times three different parts of the chest, and my wrist is killing. Now that all that weight is going on that wrist. It's like, for fuck's sake. Forced myself to go to the park at 6 p.m. People, it was pitch black, just to ground, just to take some of this pain off my body. I had to have a bath this afternoon at 3 p.m. to take some of this pain off my body. I ate chocolate last night and the night before. I'm not hating myself for it because it was Christmas stuff that was left here. Why did I eat it? Because I didn't have the energy to make one of these healthy cakes. Not healthy, but they're definitely 50% healthier than the shit that you get in a local shop. Do you know what I mean? The war is within you. Not always, buddy. Fight comes from within you, but the war is outside of you. Come on, girl. We're going to win the lottery, and I'm going to buy a motorhome. I'm going to have loads of money in the bank. And the next time I get fucked with, I can just get in my car, in my motorhome, and I can drive away and never make this mistake again. I can do what I want to do. I can move every week. I can sit there in my motorhome and do what I want. Slowly start enjoying my life again. So no one can knock me down again. No one can bring me down. Just as I'm getting a little bit better, oh, knock on the door. No one can fuck with me again then. It's in my office computer. Just need to put it in, and then couple of weeks I might be all right. But I gotta go through that putting it in. I gotta go through that operating system. I gotta go through that installing games. I gotta go through that finding a game. I gotta go through the settings. I'm very picky with my settings, and I know it'd take me a week. And I gotta want to play the game, then I gotta play it again, then I gotta get learn it. I gotta get used to it because I'm not a gamer. See that? Some people are just gamers. They just click a game on the fucking channel hoppers. Do you know what I mean? People sit there with a controller and they're just happy with that all night long, just changing channel. Ugh. Sorry if that offends anyone out there. The fuck, man. I need my life to feel. Even a game needs to have drive. There has to be determination in it, not just couch potato style. Focus, concentration. Really want to get high. Anybody ever wants gets drunk or whatever in front of you or whatever, it's suffering people. They're alleviating suffering. That's all it is. It desensitizes you. It's where I want to go now. My haters will enjoy this. They like coming to watch after I'm not live. I find that funny. Get more viewers after I'm not live than when I'm live. We had a person starting some trouble the other night. It was a wind up night. For some reason, I had 26 views when I was offline. Usually get maybe 6 to 10. Why did I get nearly triple the views? Because the fuckers are coming in. They want to be entertained by my being talked to like a piece of shit. Aren't they in there live chatting to me? Why would anybody come back to watch my stream? I'm not playing a game, not doing anything. I'm not doing any videos. I'm not doing any thumbnails. Why are you coming back after a night of somebody giving me loads of not nice things to say to me? Because you're coming back to see if look at me trying to suffer. You know what I mean? You're not getting it, are you? Because you ain't getting fed, fuckers. You feel sorry for him. I can't anymore. I'm too bitter now. It's all right. All right. I just feel like the universe tries to help you, but the physical vessels are trying to destroy you. So the energy is trying to help you, but the vessels are against you. I don't know why. I'm not going to say one. Money don't make the world go round, but I tell you what, if I would have had a motor room 2.5 years ago, I wouldn't be like this now. I tell you that now. I wouldn't have been like that middle last year. Wouldn't have been like that beginning of last year. Wouldn't have been like that the middle of the year before. And I wouldn't have been like that at the beginning stroke end of the year before. Literally, just a motor room. Body is now 3 times more painful than it was. It's not agony, but it's not nice. Now I got 3 times more shit in my head. Now I'm bitter now, or I wasn't bitter before. I want to help, but it's hard to help 'cause I'm bitter. I used to do so much teamwork in a game. I used to love doing it. And that got depleted. Just got drained out of me. I don't want to bring something up, but I did try and help a person or two on here, and that got turned on me. Really drains you from wanting to help anybody again. But I had to learn the hard way that my intuition was telling me that was happening anyway. My heart didn't want to believe it. Is that a good thing? It's a good thing to be, what do they call that? Discernment. I learned that. But your intuition, trusting your intuition and not your heart. Or not letting your heart stop your intuition telling you what the fuck's going on. Because your heart wants to just do what it wants to do. Now, is that a good thing to lose that heart center? I think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a good world when your lesson is to get fucked over by somebody and then you don't want to fucking help anybody because you drained all the time. It's like, well, why should I do this? You could be just another dickhead. It's just doing this out of joy. You know what I mean? You could be here for negative intentions, but pretending you are what I like doing just to fuck me over, to drain me. Not a good life, people. Oh, no, it's not a war. No, it's not cancer, is it? But when you don't want to do good because every time you try to do good, you've been stabbed. Yeah. You're giving, but you're getting stabbed back. I'm back at a point where I got myself a PC at last. I don't want to do it. It's that away from me as well. Don't get me wrong, I could get it going in a week. By the end of the week, I got a feeling it'd be underneath this desk somewhere. I don't know which side I'm going to put it. It just seems so mad to only be listening to this in the future. It's just a fucking computer. It's not cancer. You don't understand. Maybe I got to deal with some things as well. Couple of weeks, I'll probably be playing a game, and this slightly be forgotten. It won't be forgotten, because there's a draggedness. I don't know what the word is. I used to be good with my words a little bit. Never had the big words, but now and again, poignance, something poignant would come out, and it would feel right. It felt right. I was proud of myself when I said it sometimes. I was like, that's right. It's banging, that is. I haven't got that anymore. I think it's because I'm worn out for drawing. I think when you speak from the heart and you use the heart a lot, it's very draining. And sometimes you don't want to share it because keep it's not physical stabbing you, but it closes your heart off a little bit. Fucking mean. We had a bath earlier on, felt alright for about 3 hours. Now I'm starting to get the pains again. Used to last a couple of days, no pain. Get a couple of baths in a week, I could pretty much slightly be comfortable around the side of my body. Epsom salts, people, superpower. Cleanse your aura. My dad's got a washing machine or some problem, so he wants to put a new one in here and take mine up there. I've got to do that soon. It should be like energetic for that. Just, like thinking of that, and it's not even happening yet. But I'm thinking that's not even happening yet. But that's going to happen in the next week, and I just ain't got the energy for it. Just like I ain't got the energy to do my computer. It's a little bit of a mini mountain every time I got to think about putting the fucking thing in its position and figure out what cable goes where and downloading the operating system, putting it on a USB. It's literally little mini mountains for it. It shouldn't be that way. It should be excitement. I can't wait. I'll do that today, and I'll be able to play it tomorrow. I've had it now for. I've had it here in my house now for about a week and a half. Finally put the last bits in yesterday, but I've done nothing today. Forced myself to go for a 7-minute run on the treadmill. Did the 3 bench presses, and I forced myself to do some sit-ups. Forced myself. These words, do you understand that? Forced myself. I should be excited about doing it. Didn't go shopping today. I ate exactly the same meal I had last night tonight. So much energy, I just can't be fucked. And tomorrow, I'm gonna have stir fry. I'm literally using the food in my fridge, so I haven't got to go out. I'm figuring out I wanted to make what I made tonight because it would have been easier to make than what I'm gonna make tomorrow night. So I'm gonna use up the energy tomorrow night to make the horrible bit tomorrow night. It's just food. It's just this year I've got to balance it. Where am I gonna put my energy to? I don't want to make a stir fry tonight. I don't want to stand there constantly stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it, stirring it so it don't burn. I'm just gonna put a bit of chicken in the oven and it can cook. I'll prep a salad, but I haven't got to keep standing there. When the salad's done, I just leave it and then I put the mushrooms in 6, 7 minutes towards the end. Stir fry, got to stand there, keep turning it, turning it, turning it, turning it. Put all the different sauces in it. Cut the chicken up, then put it in it, and then put the what do they call it? The sauce on it. Then sit down, then eat it, then save the second little mini ball. I just didn't want to do that tonight. I just put a piece of chicken in the oven, cut a salad up quickly, and around about 6 p.m. I said, "Look, go to fucking park." Literally, I had to force myself to go to the park, like a mountain again. Fucking wankers. Such small things. Pissed off. And my gears have gone on my bike again. So if I think I'll ride my bike tomorrow, the gears are fucking gone again. So I can only use the low gears again. I couldn't use them all anyway. They weren't there. Three of them were slipping, but at least I could use two or three of the higher ones, which meant I could. You just go a bit faster. You get there a little bit quicker. I don't explain it. The pedaling is not as fast. You can get a bit of a kind of a flow now and again in your bike ride. It's a nice feeling instead of always pedaling fast because you're in the lower gears. Always pumping faster. You need to pump. Heard that? Why did I hear that? Oh, is this one on? Yeah, my mic's on here. Well, it's off now. Might have been two mics. I don't know how that one mic works. Where's it plugged into? Get tired. Want to lie down and just fucking be miserable. Turn my back to the TV, a bit like my old self. That's where I was 7 years ago. Just feeling sorry for myself and not realize. Just I don't know. Life was over in a way, but I didn't want to give in because that's what they wanted. I just wanted to give them what they want. A weird way of fighting back. I want to now. Just turn me back to the TV. Be a bit better in a couple of weeks, but it's getting there, isn't it? Got fucked off with this shit, man. I don't care about losing 10 years of my life. I care the last 3 years are the hardest. Everything was really hard before, don't get me wrong, but if I could take 3 years back, 15 years lost. It's might be 13 years, I don't know. If I was allowed to take 3 years back, it'd be the last 3 years. Because I was in a better place 3 years ago. It's nice. I was heart centered. Like I had no shame about it either. A little bit of no shame, maybe a little bit of worry what people might think, but no shame. I wasn't shameful of it, or I wasn't blocking it. It was pretty. I wouldn't say pure, but it was pretty. It was. I like being me. It was nice to be that way and see everybody else the complete opposite. Very ego fueled and not wanting to say this and not wanting to say that out loud. And I was able to say it out loud, and it didn't bother me. Now it bothers me when I say it. And that's the last 3 years has caused that. Might be 3.5 years. I've lost track now. I was in here a year and a half ago. I had much more energy for playing my game, and I was excited about turning the stream on, even though I lagged my ass off, and that was an immediate drain. But there was an excitement, there was a buzz for getting to the stream. Buzz in there. It's something for me to do with my brain now, and just take me away for a bit. And I'm not even doing anything anymore. I sort of probably annoyed at that excitement's not there anymore. For getting at least getting to the stream. It's not a game. It's about the intent behind the game. I need to, oh shit. I need to learn something as well. I'm supposed to learn it, and I just haven't got the intention to do it. So I'm just doing it where I could be so much better at it. I was doing it a year ago. What was I? When was it? I was doing it. I was doing it a year ago. I was doing it a year ago. I think it was a year ago. It might be a year and a quarter ago. And I had this epiphany moment. I know how to do this. I just had an idea, and I was excited about it. No, I'm not excited about it, but I'm doing it. Maybe I will get the excitement. But at this moment, it's not there. So I've got to force myself to do it. And I shouldn't have to force myself. I had this so much excitement for it and so much energy for it. And I was much more heart centered back then, or I was more open. I'm trying to do it at the moment. But I keep thinking about that a year ago, year and a quarter ago, whenever it was. I had this idea. I don't want to say what it is because people steal it. They get if you. I've got a video thing that I'm doing at the moment, and I got to be careful what I say on there because I know people are looking to destroy what I'm doing. I was uploading some a week ago, and I thought, fuck, I can't upload that because they'll know what I'm doing, and then they'll try and destroy it. So I didn't upload it. I had to make another video all over again because I said something in there. I just want to be honest. I want to be me. I want to be real. But sometimes you can't say stuff in there because they figure out what you're trying to do. They'll go for that to stop it, just to see you fail, just so you don't get anywhere. I literally didn't upload it. I was like, fuck. This is like a tactic I've got to do now. It's fucking shit. As they watch my shit back when I'm offline and see how I'm doing. This is what they do. They like coming back. They disappear for a bit, and then they come back. I'm gonna say any names. I know that my views are strangely higher when I'm always offline, but there's no views to talk to when I'm online. Why why have I got more views offline when I'm online? This is a stream, people. A stream. It's a live stream. Do you know how pointless it is watching a live stream that is not live? I'm not playing a game, by the way, people. I find it very strange that I had triple the amount of views the other night when some drama was happening on my stream. I find that strange. I find that strange. Why would I get more views when I've had drama on my stream? So they were open to come and watch me not enjoy myself. Just like when I used to play this game and I used to lag my ass off and I was frustrated all night long and you could feel it across the stream. It was so obvious. And people were in here watching me for hours and I'm thinking, why are you watching me? And then I learned them, a few of them were not here for me. They were here. So if I won some games, they were giving me shit. But if I was losing all my games or I was lagging out and I was raging, they never said a word because they were enjoying it. Caught a couple of them out. Well, you're sitting there watching me, and I realize you're a narc. You were here living off my misery. And when I just won 2 games in a row, you then started like giving me shit. It's like I've just lost 5, 6 games in a row. It's been absolute hell. You never typed one thing. And when I won 2 games in a row, they're trying to bring me down because I'm not being brought down by the game. This is what you're dealing with, people. You do not understand. This planet is filled with them. Oh dear. What it is. Wake the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. And I thought I was supposed to be doing something, and then it turned into something else. I get these feelings, and I believe in them. And then they keep changing. The goalposts keep moving. Well, I'm gonna do that, am I? All right, okay, I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna get the PC, and things are gonna get better on the games. I don't really want to play a game now. That's the problem I've got at the moment. Not I got a 1,100 fucking pound computer behind me. I've got no reason to never have to play controller again. I've never got to worry about what game I want to play. I'm going to be able to play anything I want to. No fucking console's going to be able to hold me back because it's not released on console or I can't use a mouse and keyboard. I've literally got no blockages on a game, but now I've lost the romance of games. I lost all my teamwork in that game. Drained me. Drained me. I don't think people realize that game drained the fuck out of me. It made me look a bad person, and I'm not perfect. I'll give myself a 7 out of 10. That game turned me into a 3. It's like if you're married, right? And you're what do they call it? Faithful. In my book, you're basically a fucking you're an 8 if you're not cheating and if you're not being a great husband or a great wife, you're obviously not a 10. Do you get what I mean? There is levels to this. But if you cheat, your now scores going down each time. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make you a 1. Everybody can make a mistake. It's like that. I liken it to that. Playing a game, doing teamwork, not cheating in the game, being a good person in the game, not being a raging lunatic on your stream, not swearing triple than you would usually swear, not saying nasty things knowing people could possibly hear it, drained me, made me into someone I'm not, tarnished part of myself that I liked about myself. What do you love about yourself? And the only thing I could literally, the first thing I used to come to my head was I'm really good at teamwork. I'm a top team player. Can't say that anymore. I think anybody will ever understand what that meant to me. It was my thing. It was my, this is how I like myself. I like this about me. I do loads of teamwork in a game and no one else does it. And I know that makes me different. That is amazing. And I lived off that energy. That's small to other people. That's huge to me. Or I never said bad things to people in games because I just thought I didn't want to hurt their feelings. But the game was so frustrating. They give you terrible teammates. They give you teammates that don't use their mics, and then they use their mics to abuse you. Then you end up getting hot headed and saying stuff back you don't want to say. You would have never said that. No one ever understand these things. It's just a game. What you want about? You don't understand when you don't like much about yourself, and that's one thing you like about yourself. And to have that removed by a game or people coming on your stream just to extract negative energy off of you, it's massive. But it ain't cancer, is it, people? It ain't World War fucking you know what? That's not my biggest problem anymore. It's just one of those things I can't say are good about myself. I used to be really good at teamwork. I used to be amazing. No one else was doing it. I was the best at it. Doing teamwork is not hard to do teamwork, but to do teamwork and do the right things while you're doing the teamwork and not give up. Not always be willing to find a better player to play with. You're willing to play with anyone. It's rare. It's rare. And I sound egotistical saying that, but it's fucking rare. I played for 15 years straight, 7 nights a week. It's very rare to find somebody who can play a game, play it the right way, and put other people before themselves in all the moments where they could look better, or they could be the one with the more damage, or they could be the one with the more kills if they looked after their own little ass. It's rare, people. And it's only a game. And I would have done the same in a war. Rather have gone to war than the shit I've gone through for the last 15 years of my life. I'm not scared to say that out loud. I would rather go to war and do hand to hand combat. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover who got a hot I get hot inside. I'm there is there is dynamite inside. It's not easy to get to it. I'd rather go to war. Mm, genuinely. No, you don't mean that. Yes, I do mean that. You do not understand. I'd rather I would built for a war. Doesn't mean I'm fucking Hercules or anything, whatever his names are. Is it Hercules? What's his name? Oh, Achilles. Sorry. Picturing that movie, Achilles. Doesn't mean I'm that. When I watched somebody the other night, and it's somebody in a war, and it was hand to hand combat, and one of them died, and you could hear what he was saying. And I say that in the knowledge of knowing that. Much rather have that opportunity, a moment to get your life back. A moment just to get your life back. This is the moment. All in instead of 15 years of trying to get your life back. just slowly draining your good bits out of you. I'd rather just go on a war. I could pay somebody to come up here and do my thing for me. Put it in there, put it in there. I'll give you 50 quid. And I've got through it all in a day. But I haven't done it myself. I have to do it myself. I have to go through the shit that I'm in to do it, to make myself like myself a little bit. Look, I did that. None of you out there will ever understand how hard this is to do. I have to do it to gain some self respect back from myself. And it won't even be much. Just a computer. I have to do it. To me, it's getting out of a trench the next day after fighting the day before, and have to get out of the trench. And each day is explain it. It's the same thing. It's how I visualize it. I got CPTSD. I got what's it called? What's the word? Somatic trauma. I know I've got energy trapped in my body due to some stuff I've been through. A couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I was sitting down doing a jigsaw, enjoying my spiritual bath, meditating, and now everything's just a fucking mountain. I got to meditate, and I just can't get my ass to do it. Or I got this kind of like you getting videos on ADHD. It's not really ADHD. I just can't relax. Can't relax in the bath like I used to. Can't meditate like I used to. The excitement from my exercise, like I did have a little bit. It wasn't a lot of excitement, but I knew if I kept doing it, you get gains, and you see the gains sometimes, or you feel the gains. I wouldn't say I see the gains because I haven't got a big mirror, but you feel the gains sometimes. I just haven't got that anymore. I'm exercising to stay alive, basically. Every time I exercise, it's like a fucking, it's a mini. I can't say mountain; it's a bit too strong. The computer is a bit of a mini mountain. It's just a computer, but there's a lot to it because I didn't know what I was doing. It's not something I can do with my eyes closed. I could go in there, press the treadmill button, and I could run for 5 minutes. I could do that pretty much with my eyes closed. Still take effort and a bit of intention to do it, but building a computer, you've forgotten how to build. Not knowing where the wires go and have to Google where the wires go. It's a bit more going into that, a bit more effort. It's not been easy. A couple of weeks I might be all right, but it's getting there. And I'm fucking tired of climbing these little things. Making my bed's difficult again in the morning. I'm not making it. It's not made now. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? I was enjoying making in my bed. That white means it's not made. I was enjoying doing my keto diet and making videos on it and all that. I'm not enjoying it anymore. I'm half keto. I'm not ketosis. Definitely not in ketosis. I've ate a box of Quality Street as the only chocolates I ever ate in the last 2 nights, that is, for 120 days. I ate my first potatoes and parsnips on Sunday. First time in 120 days. Not interested in making me videos. I was going to do a Daniel fast and then all this new stuff's gone wrong. That's annoying me. I was nearly a week into it, really, except for the coffee. And a couple of times I put butter on my bread without realizing it was animal based. All I had to do was quit the coffee, which I've done that 3 times now. 4 times I've quit coffee in the last 8 years. 4 times. Still got the energy to do it again. I'm honest, I want to get high and just relax. Pain would go down my side. My head would just be more chill and not give a fuck. I had somebody on Twitch again last night on here. It's just a wind up again. Oh, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Do you want to go on my Discord server? Why can't you have me? Why can't you join my Discord? Why can't we chat on my stream? Because I want to link you my work, and I can show you on Discord. Haven't you got a fucking whatever it's called? And you got a website? What's your fucking website? I'm a live streamer. Guess what I got? A fucking YouTube channel. Because that's what you need. Now, obviously, you can't be highlighting your work very well on a YouTube channel. So you need a website to highlight your gallery. Why haven't none of them got this? Does anybody not understand how dodgy this is? Oh, join my Discord. Add me, add me. Why would I want to add you? I'm live streaming. Hello? The fuck? Am I coming to search you out? No, you come and search me out. Why do I need to add you? You join my Discord. And then they join your Discord. And then you know why they want you to add you now. Because straight away your Discord has picked up that it's a likely spammer. It's a likely spammer. This is why they want you to add them. And then you don't find that bit out. Do you know what I mean? Because your Discord's literally banned privatized their messages because it's a likely spammer. I don't know how that works on Discord, but this only ever happens 2 times, and it's every time somebody wants to sell me art on fucking Twitch. You finally say, fuck it, I'll add you. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I need to do this to get views, and I'm just being stubborn. Fuck it, I'll add you. So you add them. And then it's, all you got to do is send me $50 and we'll get you views on your Twitch. Here's a picture of one of my clients so I can prove to you. And it's a picture from a year ago. A fucking year ago. A screenshot of somebody's analytics on their channel on Twitch that they got $75. They made $75 that month. You want me to send you $50 from a fucking screenshot from a year ago? Oh yeah, all right then. How's about this? I will show you. This is the person's channel. So you go to the link of their channel. They've not got no schedule for their streams. So there's no scheduling on their streams. Guess what? I'm a streamer on Twitch. I've got no real viewers. But guess what? I got a fucking schedule. Guess what? They had no videos, prior videos of their streams, and they haven't done a live in 9 days or something, but they had no actual videos to watch. Go and look at mine. I don't even do my Twitch anymore properly, but there's videos to watch. And there's a schedule. And I'm supposed to send you $50, am I, for a channel that you can't prove that is even fucking live or active, and you got a screenshot from a year ago? Do you know what I mean? And I'm just supposed to give you $50. And I'm thinking, look, I want to trust the universe here, and I want to do this just to say, look, maybe I've got to do this silly little thing, which I know is completely, it feels massively scammed, feels completely inorganic, and it feels completely wrong that why should I have to jump over this fucking hurdle just to get some views? You know? And it's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not. This is too dodge. All right, you're Jess, are you? Jess, your name's Jess, is it? You're Jess, are you? Then why don't you put your webcam on and let me see that you're a Jess? Because I fucking tell you, you ain't gonna look like a Jess when I see you on webcam. End the conversation there. Because they put girls' names on to try and I don't want to say it. I want to be blunt. Excite the young men out there to get them to send them money. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. This one could be a jest. I don't know, but why don't you want to show me on webcam? You want to show me this analytical video you've got, this picture showing analytics, like how amazing you are at getting somebody views. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't even that many views. It was like 30 followers, and £75 or something was on the analytical thing for the month. If you were that good, you'd have more fucking screenshots to show me instead of that one from a year ago. Take me to your active Twitch channel. That is where you help other people with their channels. Like I've got a channel that I can show you some of my coaching. Where's your channel? Do you know what I mean? I'm supposed to pay money to these people. $140 was the last one. All you got to do is send me $140 and I'll put all that art on your thingy. And it's just too much money. I'm not paying that out across the internet. $20 is different. I'll send $20 just to jump that hurdle and say, look, I done it, universe. Let's just use that for a term. Or I done it, God, and I got scammed. So I'm not doing this again. My intuition said don't do this. And I've once again thought, look, maybe I'm just overthinking this or overfeeling this. I'll just do it. I'll press the button and do this. You know, whatever it is, you know? Like my intuition said, this person here is draining me. This person here is using me and abusing me. And this is very fishy, but I'll keep doing it because I feel it's the right thing to do from the inside. And then you get fucked over. And then you're like, right, I knew I shouldn't have done that. And this is the same position I'm in again. I'm like, I shouldn't do this. I've learned. But now I'm also going like, well, if I don't do this, I'll never know. And I'm thinking, I'm not sending you 140 fucking bucks across the internet for a fucking Twitch channel that I am actually starting to hate now. Do you know what I mean? And then the other one wants $50 for a screenshot from a year ago. And they've always got girls' names. And then the last one, I nearly paid this one. It was so and so, so and so, so and so's name. I think it was a girl. And then when it come to me sending the PayPal amount, it was a fucking Indian name and it was blatantly a boy's name. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. I have tried to do this, but it's just so scammy. It's got scam writ all over it. But I want to do it just to prove it. Do you get what I mean? This is why I got the computer. It's not because I want to do it. I need to prove that I've done everything that I can do. And the two things that I'm not doing is I haven't quite put the computer together and I'm using it yet. So I'm not proving it yet, but I'm close to. And I haven't paid some fucking blatant looking scamming bastards on air to prove that this is because it gets the impression that Twitch want you to spend money before you'll get views. That's the impression I'm getting. That's the signs that I'm getting. So I got to do these two things. I got to pay somebody to put me some art on my thingy just to cross that line to say I've done it. It might very well work, but it's not right. It's not how it should be. You should get views because you're streaming 7 nights a fucking week. That's what should be happening. Because you're spending 7 nights a week doing it, you should get views. It's called organic. It's called real. It's called not fake. It's called not set up. It's called not AI. It's called real. Fucking hungry again. I want to eat some shit. Pissed off. When is it? Can I go? 10 o'clock. Sitting there moaning on my stream. Don't want to moan on my stream. I don't want anybody to know my shit. Because the wankers love it. Now live off this. They'll probably watch it on repeat. Probably end up with more views tomorrow. Oh, he's really suffering tonight. It's brilliant. Did you feel that? They want to watch a movie. I don't know. Take your. A war can make you jumpy. You go to war, you come out of a war, you'll be jumpy, noises and things like that, over vigilant. Yeah. But you imagine I'm sat here, I don't want to play a game, which I should want to play a game. I don't want to watch a movie. I should want to watch a movie. I should be looking forward to putting a movie on a minute. I've not enjoyed a movie in years. In years. I should want to exercise because it would shake my body up and remove my joy from things. I'm not depressed. I've had things stolen from me, removed from me. I want to get high. I don't want to say that out loud because I might inspire somebody out there to get high. Somebody you're trying to help get off of it. They'll be like, "Look, see what I mean? You want to do it? Oh, no, it's not as easy as that, then, is it? You know what I mean? And you've undone everything you were trying to do on your stream. Trying to inspire people, not reverse their negative way of thinking, or you can do it, you can quit, and you're not doing it yourself. Do you understand? It's fucking ruined that as well. I will never give in. I will never give up. I will never stop. No one will stop me. Maybe I won't enjoy my life, but what I will enjoy is staying on this planet to annoy them fuckers. That will be my reward. Every day I'm alive, they hate it. And I fucking love that. That's what I've got. It's all I got. And that's enough. That is all I got. That is all I got. And that's enough to make me get on that treadmill meal today. That was enough to get me to that park tonight. That's why I do it, to annoy him. Don't give in. Might not be enjoying myself, but I won't let him win. I won't. Might not be enjoying it, but it's the only satisfaction that I get, and there's no joy in it. But I know it annoys him. That's why I do it. I used to annoy him just by being happy. They didn't like it. Didn't like my energy, my happiness, my now I might not have that happiness, but I know I annoy him another way now. Because I won't give in and I won't yield. That's all I got. Fuck it. Apparently, I'm supposed to do something that there ain't many people that would do it. There ain't. And I know that for a fact. I'm going to say what it is. I don't want to do it, but I know there's not many people that would do it. That's why I've got to try and figure out a way of doing it. I don't want to do it. But then no one else is going to do it. Somebody's got to do it. It's like playing a game. You can be at the front of the fight trying to get damage, looking good, and losing fights. Or you could be the one that does all the bits and bobs that other people don't want to do, and you're needed more than the other two. I'm going by that game. But you will not. How do you explain it? You will not be the one that looks good. But without you, everything else is a lot more fucked. I know no one else do it. I don't want to do it. But I know no one else will do it. Other people would not want to do it and they wouldn't do it. So I've got to possibly live a life that is going to be not great for me because I've had my light stolen, darkened, and I got to find a way of doing it. And I ain't even got the energy to play a fucking game or set it up to be able to play the game. I've got to think about doing that. If I could ever explain it to anybody, you'd understand. This is not going to be easy. The person I was 3 years ago would have done that because that would have been my heart would have just wanted to do it. Just want to help, help, help. But I've been drained by people for 3 years again. Every time you get drained by somebody you're trying to help or whatever, it makes you not want to help somebody again. Do you understand? To remove my teamwork in a game and to remove my giving in the real world. Now I got to do something like that. It's so hard to do. So hard to do. Where am I going to get that energy to do it from? I'm going to say what it is. If I could just harness myself into the park now, I would literally be led on the tree. And get there. But I did it this year. I had my head on the tree. I was kind of give up. Showed my weakness to the tree. First time that's happened in 6, 7 years. I remember I did it once before, let down, crawled up in a ball, give up. Got up again, don't get me wrong, but there was a moment, just crawled up in a ball. How I feel at this moment, not quite that bad, but I'm too good at getting up. I'm too good at keeping going now. But I could do it, put my head on the tree and just it like a hug. So I can explain it. Yeah, a tree hold me. That sounds a bit weak, but fuck it. Be careful showing weakness. Can't even meditate, people. Meditating would be very good for me, and I mean that a lot. I think I'd get a lot of answers. Just can't do it. Certain things I was doing a few years ago that I just don't seem to be able to do again. Like my teamwork, I don't think I'll ever be the same again. The joy I get from a game, I don't think could possibly come if a game come around that was the right game and it lasted a few years and it allowed me to connect with it and I improved and slowly it sneaked back up on me. Why I'm doing something at the moment, the not the enthusiasm, the thought and the ideals, what do they call it? The creative ideals I was getting for it to find about a way of helping people in a way I could get to them. Just don't have that anymore. Well, it's not that I don't have it. It's I remember what it was like a year plus ago. And when I think about it, it kind of makes me depressed because I don't feel that way about it now. So, I don't want to speak my stuff. Like I said, I'd rather gone to war for a few years and just walked out of the war, and that would be it for the rest of my life. And I just got to deal with civilian life. I might know somebody who's been putting up with this for 10 years longer than me. But they get drunk every night. They smoke every night. Time is it? Tearing it up in my neck at the moment. Go on, mate. Fuck 'em up. My room. Wanted to see inside his motorhomes as best I could see. What I want is an L-shaped sofa, big L shape there, a dining area, small dining area. Maybe I could use that for a computer. A bedroom, a shower, and obviously a little kitchen. Every time I look at the layouts, they're not very good, the layouts in the English caravans and motorhomes. And I can just park, drive. Imagine that. Look at that door. Look at that. Look at that. Open door on ground in nature. Boom. Boom. Park, open door, nature. Dickhead fucking pissing about outside your house. Dickheads knocking on your doors. Shut the fucking door. Get in here. Drive away. And then they got to find you again. They do it again. Get in there again. Drive away. And now they're just wasting their time. Here, you can't move. One of them easy last 20 years. Easily. Easily last 20 years, one of these. They ain't cheap though. You gotta run the fuckers. That ain't cheap either. I've got no problems working for a living, but I just need a couple of years break. I need a break. I need things to just be nice, you know? Sort my body clock out, enjoy something to look forward to. Maybe I'll watch a movie again and start looking forward to them and it won't be such a chore. Get excited about watching a movie again. Oh, there's a movie coming out. I can't wait to watch it. That feeling back. Or a TV series. I've watched Charmed a couple of times, but I don't get excited. I do it to take my mind off not getting views. I'm hungry. Just want to eat shit now, see that? When you're like this, you want to eat shit. When you're already vibing and all that, you don't. It's different. Done this for so long now. When you're vibing life in some way, eating healthy is easy. Exercising, doing things, all easy. When you're not vibing, everything's a chore. Everything's fucking work. Going to the parks work. Cooking teas work. Building a computer's work. Undressed in a minute is work. Lying down is work. Sitting there watching shit on YouTube again. I used to watch a load of tarot. I don't watch it anymore. That's been a good thing for me. I watch the rare video now and again. It's been a good thing to get away from that. Now I'm left with nothing. I used to watch probably an hour of it a night. Easy. Easy. There's an hour of my time, my head was in something. Now I'm just watching bite chunks of shit. A lot of it's documentaries that I should learn, which I think would be useful, but I've been there so many times and I have my time wasted. I don't watch them anymore. I don't have that many regrets on it anymore because I've just been there so many times. Something here I should watch is 17 minutes long. I think I should watch it. I just can't be fucked to watch them again for it. Nothing to come from it. Don't want to get let down again. So I'm gonna watch some shit for a bit. 10 minutes of this video, 3 minutes of another one, 1 minute of another one, and just keep flicking through like channel hopping on YouTube. I used to watch my stuff intently. I used to watch 20-minute, 30-minute, hour-long documentaries to learn, to educate. And look at me, I'm still stuck in the same spot. So I don't do it anymore. So I just see a motorhome, which is fuck it, man. Let's just park somewhere. It forced me to watch movies. It forced me to read a book. So I have nothing else to do. Get enough food for a week and fuck off for a week. And then go back to a town, get enough food for a week and fuck off for a week. Go back to a town and just do that for, I'd say, a year and a half. And I think it would undo some of my knots in me. Well, it won't fix me now, I don't think. It would have fixed me 3 years ago. It would have been exactly what I needed. It would have been a good refresher. It won't fix me now. It just undo some knots inside of me, I think. 3 years ago, it would have fixed me. Would have given me a spruce for life again. But it'd definitely be good. Open door in nature. Any dickheads, shut door, get in driver's seat, drive away. You're just wasting their energy. You're not wasting yours. Can we watch something that might give us a vibe? I don't want to watch any positive music at the moment, even though it'd be good for me, but I've done enough of that. I don't need to keep doing that. I shouldn't have to keep doing that. Is there anything here? You're not in love, alright. That doesn't sound very positive, does it? Done loads of these now. Tired. Pretty sure it's 15, mate. Yes, 36 minutes to maybe get some positivity. I can't do 36-minute videos anymore. Mm, mm, bastards. Think I can handle this one. And $27 a month for this. Look at the views I get. I had the energy, I would have moved to Rumble. I would have got views because that platform doesn't suppress people that speak an honest tongue. Light my way. Gonna give up. Wanna give in. This is our time. This is our sin. But I still believe. Still believe. Through the pain. Through the. Turn of the words. Doesn't do the lyrics on this one, does he? No. Through the fight. Through the wars. Out my ear. Still believe. I feel depressed looking at that. It's nice. Got a nice color in. Looks pro. Kids would watch, see that, and think, "Oh, he must be a really good streamer." But if you haven't got the energy when you're on the fucking live, or you're not playing a game, my energy comes from the game, and I start being a bit kiddie. Feel the breeze. Will you believe? Still believe. I'll climb this road. I'll climb this hill. You'll have to. I meet. I don't wanna go home. I know. Still believe. Oh, nice. I mean, like, you get all this, see that? You can have all these for free. You need to make money to be able to keep doing this. It's $27 a month, what I'm getting here. I know it will. Right, hey, little sister. Kind of nice. Shall not, shall not be. On this one, right? This is 11 o'clock. Got to change this. I realized the camera was in a really crazy spot. Oh well. Take it to you, make it up. Game streamer mill coming soon, lol. Don't look very happy, do I? Or it's not a very positive stream, but that's just where I'm at now. Once I get the PC involved and put it in, everything's installed. There's some games installed, and I played them for about 2 or 3 weeks. It'd be a bit better. And I gotta get to that, and I could just see this mountain. It's like a little mini mountain about it. Mm. Oh well, people. Well done, lamb. Oh. Mm. Uh-huh. Red. All right. All right. Fucking great. Why do you talk to an angel? Oh, no, that one. Mm, mm. Go to loop. Why is that on here? Mm. Wanker dumped her. You're fucking wankers. Uh-huh. By a bit. Letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, people. Go on, we're doing it. What should I be doing? Go on. Partying. Go on. What you wearing? Oh, excuse me. Right. What a bad game. They're finding the right player to play with. That's the pain, you know. What somebody does teamwork, plays competitively, and doesn't give in. That's not easy to find. You can find somebody who does teamwork, but you can't find somebody who's competitive. You know what I mean? And then you can find somebody who's competitive or wants to play competitively, but they give up. It's always like moaning instead of communicating. Do you know what I mean? It's it's a problem. Sorry, I ain't got my fucking clothes on. Not that anybody's here, but hey. I'm off, people. Catch you later. Great chatting to you all. Forgive my moan, but I'm just fucking pissed off, people. I'm a bit worn out. I need a break, but we don't get one. I mean, a break in the sense I just need to be able to lie down for a month and just fucking feel sorry for myself, I think, you know? Kind of one of them moments, but